Good morning, guys. How is everybody doing this morning? Good morning. Hey, John Paul, how you doing, brother? Let me get what's up, guys? How is everybody doing this morning? Yeah. You've been on YouTube? You've been on YouTube for 10 years, John? You've been on YouTube for 10 years? John Paul? I'm sending you an email, John. I'm sending you a link, John, if you want to come up. I'm sending it to your email, John. Good morning, guys. How is everybody doing? Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Hey, Luke Duke. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Oh, let me get you something. What's up, Luke? How's everybody doing? Hey. How is everybody doing today? Tell me about it. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to say, tell me where to do, every night and day. Every day, every day, every night and day. Man, yo, what's up, guys? Yo. I want to talk to you, John. Those damn trolls. Um, um, I I'm gonna message. I'm sorry for what I said. You know, I'm sorry about that. You know, sorry. I am sorry for what I said. I'm sorry that I said that I hope that Chrissy Mayer's kid has Down syndrome. Damn it. Chris, Chrissy's kid has Down syndrome. I didn't mean that. I was just mad. I didn't mean what I said. I didn't mean what I said. I was just mad at stuff that was going on. I was dealing with a lot of stuff lately. I got swatted on Christmas Eve. And then 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I lost my sister. And I was tired of stuff that Frank Pellegrino was saying about me. I do apologize. I'm sorry, Gino, Keanu, and Chrissy, about this. I know you guys won't be taking. I do apologize. I know you not guys are not going to read this email. You guys are going to just put it in your spam box. I am very sorry about what happened. I love you guys. Bye. Um, who is this? It is Holyoke. So
Oh my goodness, what's happening?
I sent you the link on IG instead of your whispers this time.
It works either way, I guess, right? That's the good news.
Um,
I think there may have been a time on Instagram where I couldn't get it to work, but that was just operator error. I just got
but
off the phone with the funeral home. They said
uh-oh.
my mother's ashes are ready to be picked up. So now I just need to find somebody that can pick them up and bring them out to me because otherwise it costs $75 to have them shipped out here. But
I'm
my friend lives in
sorry.
the same. No, don't be sorry. I literally just got off the phone, so that's why this is topical.
Yeah,
Otherwise, if it happened yesterday, why would I bring it up today? But
I'm
I
sorry that you go having to go through this, and I wish I lived in Holyoke. I wish I lived there in Massachusetts. Or I would have went and got it for you and took it
no,
to
it's all
you.
good. It's I got it worked out. I got my friend. He doesn't really come out, but for maybe once a month or once every couple months. But he's due for a visit. So once I let him know the extremity of the situation, he should get it dialed in. And I needed to pick up her stuff from the nursing home too, her tablet, her phone, her charger, and any other
Yeah,
important things she may have.
yeah. The thing is, if you guys don't know, Joe's mom, Karen,
That's her.
also known as here's the thing. There's a little story. Your mom was named Holyoke Joe, and you was Holyoke Joe one.
Well, the
Uh,
funniest thing is that, like, see, in wrestling, she was known as Holyoke Mom. That's how all the wrestlers knew her. They
yeah,
all knew her as Holyoke Mom. So when this whole Twitch thing started, you need to make a name. It says you need to put a number, right? So I just wanted
yeah,
to be Holyoke Joe, but I had to put the one because you needed to have a number. Well, when we added an account, hers account, she
yeah.
created the name Holyoke Joe. She didn't put a one and she got it to work. So hey, she could have been Holyoke Mom.
No, I didn't see the video this morning. Hot. What's wrong? Did what happened? Hot right. My friend. But I wanna say this morning. You know, last hey in Hot Rod. Sorry, I didn't. I missed. I went to bed. I was tired. Didn't even get up until like 8 o'clock last night. Didn't even. I went to bed and I woke up a few times. By the way, I got some Pokemon cards.
You got him in the mail?
What? I got them in the mail. They went through uh, 2 to 3 weeks of me having to talk to the people every few days to get them to send them.
But you got him now, baby. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I got tricked this morning. I thought I was getting a good package. The girl came in and sent me a nice white padded envelope, and I was all excited. I looked. It's just from the breathing company. It's just a cushion for the CPAP mask. That's all. So
Yeah.
exciting for nothing. I love getting stuff.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
about the stuff. It's
But
just about I
you
can't
know
go out
the
and get stuff, so I needed to come to me. That's all.
yeah. Um. I also want to say this morning, I didn't know this until a few hours ago. Mike Calta streams on YouTube now.
That must be incredible. I wonder how many viewers he has versus
He
subscribers.
he had a lawyer on this morning. He did a lawyer Tuesday.
Big surprise. I remember when they used to do that with, well, Bubba used to do Dr. Mark, and he was the first radio DJ to ever have a urologist on. And then other
Yeah,
people started copying that. And then he had Kevin Hazlett on, and then other people started
Kevin's
copying
Law.
the Ask a Lawyer
Yeah,
segment. So Bubba sets the precedent, and everybody just copies. Like even shot caller
but
karaoke, people copy that all the time.
yeah. Also, but I want to say this. Aaron's talking about the lawsuit, the court case again. Aaron needs to shut up about that. A good lawyer would say, "Hey, you need to shut up and not talk about this because it could ruin your lawsuit." It mentioned
Yeah,
yesterday that he's now divorced. It's like,
but the
listen,
divorce papers aren't signed, right? So technically, he's not really divorced.
he got him yesterday.
Oh, they're signed
Yeah,
and filed.
yeah.
Then he's divorced. That's it. Perfect.
But the thing is, you can't trust anything someone says if this is what he is saying.
And he's appearing on video saying this, or is this just audio? Like, can you visually see his face and see him speaking these words, or is it like a character, cartoon gimmick, or like I don't know how they work the show. So
I'm sorry if I'm like. I just want to say, number one, I do respect people who let me message Joey because Joey Catalano is my friend.
gotta have friends. It's important. What are you gonna message to Joey?
Are are you okay? I heard that you didn't have a good weekend.
It's good to check on friends. Hey, brother, sometimes just that little reach out will change somebody's day. They could be negative in their mind, thinking terrible thoughts, and then just to know that somebody cares about them enough to reach
Yeah,
out to them, even if it's just to say hi, or even if it's just say, "Hey, how you feeling?" That changes people's lives. Dr. Dan Diaco tells a story of a friend that he knew that he had wanted to commit suicide, and he said to himself, "I'm gonna go walk to the bridge, and if anybody says hi to me between then and then, I'm not gonna do it." And he walked a good ways, and not one person said hi to him. Everybody just walked by him. So he walked to the bridge and he jumped off.
yeah,
That's it. That's just to show you that something as simple as saying hi to somebody when you walk past them.
yeah,
I know that's more of a southern thing, I'm sure, because I,
yeah,
I I do that up here, but I know it's more prevalent down in the south. People driving
yeah.
by one
You
another,
know,
waving at each other.
um, I wanna. By the way, I wanna ask. I wanna say good morning, Jack Mahogov. How you doing, brother? I wanna ask this. Did you ever work with? Have you ever worked with Eddie Guerrero?
No, no, I met him, and I really, I mean, I don't ever want to speak ill of the dead, but he just didn't do it for me. I didn't like his matches. I'm gonna tell you this: I really didn't like Chris Benoit either. A lot of these guys that came over from WCW and came over into WWF during that time frame, like even
What
Rey
about Lil
Mysterio,
Nate? What about Lil Nate?
I really
Lil,
don't like him
Lil, Na-
either. I mean, I don't get it.
Lil
I don't.
Nate's
I don't.
boy. When I talk about Lil Nate, we're talking about Charles Robertson.
I know. I know. We're talking about the referee, and I don't think a referee should have a gimmick where he's going to distract from the matches. That's not the point of the referee. The referee should be invisible. He should only be there when you need him to enforce the rules or count three. That's it. But I mean, you want a referee strutting? You want a referee who's going to cry when he's refereeing Ric Flair's match? How can you be impartial if you're Little Nate and you're refereeing Ric Flair's match? Tell me how that's fair.
I want a referee that is honest.
Even if he's honest, I mean, it still doesn't matter. If he's Little Nate and he's refereeing Ric Flair's match, we have a problem. We have a, what is that called? In a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's a work, but still, you have to hold up some kind of semblance of realism within the work. Otherwise, see, referees get buried more so now than ever, and it's because wrestlers allow it. That's we were talking yesterday. I think it was about
Yeah.
managers cheating. You get more heat if the referee turns his back for a second, manager cheats, and then you turn back around. Than if the referee's got his back turned for 10 minutes, let everybody get away with murder. It makes the referee look like a damn fool. Or even something as simple as, you get a 5 count in the corner, you count to 4, they're supposed to break up, right? But they stay. And now what? If I count 5, it's a disqualification. So I have to stop at 4 and then try to physically break them up. Like, have some respect for the rules so that way you don't make the referee look so stupid. I don't know if we ever talked about it, but the stupidest I've ever seen a referee look in my life was done in AEW. I think we did talk about it in Collision. It
Yeah.
was a Saturday night, and it was Christian versus Edge, Adam Copeland, whatever you want to call him, in the main event for the TNT title. Did we ever talk about that? I don't think we did. For the finish, they had the referee get kicked in the balls from behind by
So,
Christian.
sorry, Jack says, I said, let it eat, brother. That's what Jack wanted me to say. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, he wants to tell me to let it eat,
I don't know what he
or are you
means
eating?
by that.
Oh, if he's telling me to let it eat, he wants to hear what I'm about to say because he knows it's about to get juicy. But what
Yeah.
was I talking about?
Adam Copeland, Bert, you were talking
Oh
about
my God,
referee.
yo! So the referee Bryce Remsburg.
Yeah.
He's like a Little Nate's ripoff. He's another little guy that wants to steal all the heat and make himself a bigger star than the wrestlers because he's a huge mark for himself. So he takes a kick in the dick from behind from Christian and automatically falls to the mat and he's knocked out. Now, have you ever accidentally been hit in the dick or the balls in your life?
No.
Never. All right. Well,
Yes. A little, yes. It hurts.
but does it knock you out?
No.
No. So he was knocked out for 10 minutes while Christian cheated. He used the chair. And then the woman came down, the other kid's mother. I forgot his
Yeah.
name because he doesn't matter. Nick Wayne. His mom comes down. She turns on. It looks like she was going to stop Christian, but then she turned on Adam Copeland, hit him with the championship belt. She fell on her face because she was probably in the ring on heels. And then Christian does a couple more things, stands over him with the championship. Everybody leaves. Now Christian rolls Adam Copeland over. Conveniently, Bryce Remsburg wakes up now after just being kicked in the dick. 1, 2, 3, and then he's knocked back out again, all by himself. He just counts 3 and then rolls back over. I mean, like, is there anything more insulting in the wrestling business than that performance? Does that make anybody question what they just saw? Like, I know if I got kicked in the dick as a referee, I don't give a shit if it was from behind, so I don't know who did it. When I do come back around from not being in so much pain, the match is over. Like, I don't care how it happened. I got kicked in the dick. You guys are done. Double disqualification. Match is over. I don't know who did it, but I know it was one of y'all. Double disqualification. We're calling a match. In
Yeah.
reality, that's what should happen. But to roll over after being kicked in the dick and count at 3, no, 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 no. I don't like it. What do you think?
I don't like it, and I'll tell you straight up, is I think it's a piece. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep the money from you had people that would you lose money each time that you do shit.
I'm gonna tell you what I mean. You lose feeling, and then once you lose feeling, you lose money. So for me, example, when they stopped using MJF at the turn of the year, once the year started, I just
Yeah,
felt that AEW was so boring and unwatchable, and about all you had left was Sting and Jericho, and then Sting retired in March. So now what do you got? All you really have left is Jericho. Yeah, now we added Adam Copeland, and now we added Christian, but then we do a piece of business like that on TV. What
yeah,
what is really left? But thank God MJF's back. That's all I can say. Man,
yeah.
was that exciting! Oh my
But
God, dude! Woo!
I wanna talk about something that's happened. One of now it's like now it's like you have so many people are doing live streaming now. You have radio guys. You have Mike Calta is streaming now. He doesn't usually stream. Now he's streaming now. Calta's streaming. Bubba's always been streaming. Kid Craddock. You know, all the big radio guys are doing it now.
You know what kills me? I would love to, if I could do what I do streaming all day, nonstop, I would stream my life the way I used to live when I was out in the world, driving around all day, the restaurants I go to, the girls I hang out with, the things I do in the work day, and the people that I see, and just that in and
Yeah.
of itself is movie quality. That shit is legit. And oh my God, if I could walk but I didn't have to work and I could just go around town fucking with people live on a live stream, kind of like what Alex Stein does, but it wouldn't be political. It would be straight, like liquid assing people and then videotaping the reaction. Have you ever smelled liquid ass?
No.
Oh man, it's awesome. I had Bubba send me some back on the serious days, and I liquid asked one of my customers in the liquor store. This guy was
Ew.
a real this guy was a loon. This guy was a nutcase. This guy wore like a hunting suit, like bright orange, top to
Yeah.
bottom, full zip, and he rode like a Pee Wee Herman bicycle because he got his license taken away. Because what he was doing was he was driving around and picking up roadkill, and he was filling his trunk with roadkill, and then he would pull over and he would crucify the roadkill on like a light post. Well, the police pulled him over, popped the trunk. That's it. He's done. But he would come into my liquor store like twice a day and get some Bush 40-ounce bottles. And he was so nuts, dude. Just the look in his face was scary. He was completely bald and he had the scariest face, and his name was Neil. So I figured he'd be a good victim. So I walked up behind him and I doused him in liquid ass from head to toe. And it smelled
Ew.
like shit, vomit, farts, everything you can imagine under the sun that's bad, all put together in one little scent drop. Oh my God. But it wore off fast. He stood in the store for like 10 minutes. The bad part was I thought he was going to leave. He stayed in the store. He must have been playing the lottery or something. Oh my God. The whole store stunk so bad.
Mhm.
People were complaining, choking. So I doused them again because it started to wear off. But lots of fun. Lots of fun.
By the way,
Always fun.
there we have a new rule here. If you want Holyoke off the stream, $50 cash up or Venmo.
Please. Stay up.
If I do get the money I will spend a little bit of money getting us up from you.
For some reason, this thing happens sometimes in the middle of our conversation where your
Yeah.
volume goes down. It's nothing you did. It's nothing you could do. It's just it happened, and now I'm having a hard time hearing you. But if
Sorry.
I put my ear up, I can hear you good.
Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry, man. It just happens. You know what I'll do? I'll dip out and come back, and we'll see if that fixes it. All right, I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Hello.
Damn it, it didn't work. Oh well, at least we tried. It must be a StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
At least I can hear you a little, and you can hear me good, right? So that's nothing. It's not affecting the microphone. I got all my settings right. Oh well. What else you got, Jake? What else is going on? I want to hear about you. Enough about me.
Yeah, I hope everybody is staying safe today. I hope everybody is doing okay because we got a little. Do do you remember back in the day where they here's the thing. I remember there was a story. Hello,
I'm listening.
sorry.
I
What
got
do
the
you?
speaker right up to my
There was a
ear.
guy by the name of Steve. He did a lot. He did the motor work. He did the motor work for the cream
Steve
machine.
Forensic.
Yeah,
His name was Steve Feastchap, but Bubba called him Steve Forensic. And he's the one that rebuilt the motor for the cream machine.
yeah. You want to hear some? You want to hear some? Not when Gene Lasker left. There were people were blaming him. Were blaming Steve for it.
Why would Steve have said something to Bubba to make, or said something to Gene to make him quit Bubba? Or
Hold on, Bubba. I'm actually looking at this video. As Steve, Steve.
man, nobody likes that guy for some reason. He was nice to me. I never had a problem with him, but
Yeah. Basically, he was saying that he got accused. He got accused of telling Gene Lasker to leave.
oh wow.
You don't. You don't tell Gene Lasker to do anything.
Huh.
You never tell. You don't tell Gene Lasker to do anything.
No, he'll do what he wants, no matter what. Even if you tell him to do something, he'll do the opposite. So you're better off not telling Gene Lasker to do anything. You really, really got to know how to corral Gene Lasker to get the most out of him. And that's why Bubba and Lasker work well together, because Bubba knows how to corral Gene. But otherwise, he's just a loose cannon, out of control. Nobody can control Gene. Nobody. But maybe Sarah, because he loves Sarah. But other than that, ain't nobody in
Who
the
is
world that can
Sarah? Who
control
is
Gene.
Sarah?
That's his wife.
The one that runs the thing.
Remember, I love you, Sarah.
The runs
Sarah
the
loves
shop.
him.
That shop that he has.
Oh, the shop, the powder coating, Lasker's powder coating.
Yeah.
That's true. Is it blood sugar time? Yippee yo. My
Uh
hand's not warm for you this time. I just gotta warm up my finger. Give me a second, Jake.
oh.
All right. I like to predict my blood sugar number before I do it. So I'm gonna predict. Ooh, never the tip, please. The side. That's not good. That's not good.
Oh.
Damn. It just keeps bleeding. 93. I was close enough. Yeah, never the tip, always the side, okay? Do I have it? Thank you.
Um. I'm I'm
I'm back.
I'm I'm reading that on Friday Eric Andre is gonna be on Bubba's show.
On Friday, who?
Eric Andre.
Oh, he was on. He was already on, right?
No.
Yeah, so he was on last Friday. I think it was
Oh,
a 9:15 appearance, and it was good. It was strong. Now Friday he has a show in Tampa, and Bubba's actually going to be on the show. He's going to interview Bubba from 8:45 to 9. Just get 15 minutes with Bubba on stage, and Bubba has no idea what he's in for. He doesn't really know about Eric Andre and his style of comedy and what he does. So they were trying to bring him up to speed a little bit. But even then, Bubba's not going to be supposedly not going to be told what's going to happen when he goes out there, and the kind of gotcha style stuff that Eric Andre does in his comedy. Bubba doesn't know, who's going to jump out of where or what. So he's down for it. Whatever it is, it is. He'll sell it out. He'll sell out the arena.
by the way, I did post. By the way, I did say right now we're speaking to your Twitter from the Bubba arm. I put Bubba's Twitter on there for Bubba.
Oh, there is an amazing tweet from yesterday. He played it on today's show. It's so
Oh,
funny. So funny. It's a video of Hogan, Bubba, Heather, and the sex tape and Gawker all in Japanese style cartoons with Japanese talking, but
yeah.
American subtitles. And I watched that about 5 times yesterday. Oh my God, it's so hilarious, brother. It's beyond hilarious. Finally get this blood to stop. Oh, I got pricked in the tip of my finger. It's always supposed to be the side, and it just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. Yeah, we're live right now. Get excited. You're not. You're not. You're off camera. But we're hanging out with Jake Hudson. Jake Hudson's very famous. Taylor,
Hey, how you
tremendous
doing?
yourself.
Um, how you doing? Welcome.
So the ombudsman came and said you wanted to see
Oh,
me.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey Jake, I gotta handle some business. I'll be right back.
all right. Thank you.
I'll use the link to hit you back up. It
All right.
won't be
Thank
long.
you.
All right, bye.
All right. All right. Yeah. How is everybody doing? Hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Okay. Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey. Yeah, oh baby, baby, oh, I see is your mind. I made a mistake. And I have all I want. What's up, guys? And I love you. Yeah, but what is up, guys? How is everybody doing? Barbados, 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 Barbados. Come on. In the middle of the night, and everybody sees, everybody knows, and everybody sees. Everybody. Everybody knows every night and day. Yeah, what's up, guys? Every day, every night and day, every night and day, every night and day, every night and day. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing okay. One, two, three, that's bird eye. Let me know where the bridge is across it away. I'm so you today, you know my away, away, away. So, it is Holyoke. Hey, what's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Handling business, man. I've seen about 10 different people in my room today. It's out of control. I've given blood. I just talked to the girl from the business office. I mean, it's
Yeah,
nonstop flow up in here, nonstop. Did you hear me predict my blood sugar within 2? That was strong. What did I say?
yeah,
93, and it was 91.
yeah,
That was pretty cool. I do that all day. I have my blood sugar taken 3 times a day, and I'm always dead on within 5.
yeah,
I'm in control. Being in this
yeah.
situation put me in control of my body. I know my body now more than I ever have before.
I hope everybody's doing okay today. You had to deal with some business today?
Yeah, just they're trying to get me to do a switcheroo. I went from getting like $800 a month. They don't know if it's Social Security or Social Security disability to down to $30 a month to live off of. So
Yeah,
they're trying to get me to take that $30 from the account that it goes into and move it over to an account here so they could give me cash. What am I going to do with cash? What am I going to order DoorDash with cash? Am I going to order Instacart groceries with cash? No. So I said, God is so good that she tried to put the paperwork through and she had all the information right, but it just wouldn't go through. And I asked to speak to her last week when I just signed it, thought about it the next day and said, wait a minute, that sucks. So I went ahead and I asked for her, and oh yeah, we're gonna get her. We're gonna send her right up. And it took a week, but I asked again today, and she came up. And hey, I
yeah,
just can't get that paperwork to go through. God is good. It wasn't supposed to go through. If he wanted to go through, it would have went through. That's why you don't have to worry about nothing. Never, Jake. When you know God is in control, you don't have to ever worry about nothing. Not even in the least.
yeah.
Even something as insignificant as the food you're gonna eat or what the
Yeah,
hell is this? That's the thing that she pricks my finger with. That thing hurts so much. I
uh,
can't believe she left it here.
yeah.
You ever been
You know,
pricked for your blood sugar?
yeah. No, I have not had to. I've never had that. We have had to do that for Dad. We had to do all that for Dad. So
You did
yeah.
it for him, or the PCA did it?
No, no, no. He did it. He did it to
He did it
himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's rugged. See, I
It
could prick
wasn't.
my
It wasn't. It was. It was. Oh, damn
good
it! It wasn't the. It wasn't the. It wasn't the syringes. It was more like a pen.
to give the insulin. I'm talking about to get blood. Like you got to prick the finger to get the
Yeah, he
blood.
did that before. He did that before by himself. He had the blood sugar monitor and everything.
See, because I could prick my finger. That's not the problem. The machine's designed to make it easy. I could never get the test strip to read what I would just put it right into the blood and nothing, and I'd get frustrated. And then I said no, because when the nurses do it, it's their job to come and do it. I'll let them come and do it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to dig a lemon out right now to put it in my tea.
yeah. I just want to say that you're a good person, Joe.
Thank you, brother. You're a good person as well. That's why good things are going to come our way. Good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to bad people. Now, you'll notice sometimes, I'm sure you've known some bad people that you've seen good things happen to. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen that in life? It happens a lot. You know why?
Why?
You know why sometimes bad things happen to good people, but good things happen to bad people? It's quite opposite. It's kind of weird.
Hey,
Because
I see it all. I see it all the time when people try to go against Bubba.
oh, he opened up the floodgates today, man. He was reading Reddit for the first time ever yesterday. Now, I don't know anything about Reddit because I don't read Reddit. Do you know about Reddit?
Yeah, I have read it. Yeah,
You do?
don't.
So from what he was saying, that's the worst place to be. That's where the
I got
most
banned. I
evil
got banned from
people.
the AEW. I got banned from the AEW Reddit just saying AEW is better than WWE.
What the fuck? Why would that get you banned?
I don't know.
Meanwhile, people are allowed to say the worst things you could ever possibly think of. And Bubba read it for an hour yesterday while he was taking a dump. And then he came in with all the thoughts and sentences on his head today, thinking about the mean things that people say and how mean they could possibly be.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been shared things that were on Reddit before, and I click on it and they want you to sign in. Well, I'm not going to create a Reddit account, so no, I'm not going to sign in. So if that's the case, I don't need to read the shit. It's all negative anyways. It's anything that I get shared with is not something somebody said, not something nice about you, right? Pretty much. What about if you had to guess the percentage of, let's just say, people that talk shit on the internet? Would you say it's 80% bad, 20% good of people that talk about you on the internet?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, I think we're going to end soon because I know Joe wants to go and eat his lunch.
Nah, I can fast forever. It's still kind of early for me. I haven't broken. I broke my fast yesterday at like 1:30.
Yeah.
I love fasting, but if you got to go, man, you got to go. You got to do what you got to do. You know, I could riff all day, and I still will. I got a lot more things to talk about. I just got the lid on my tea with one hand. I'm lit. There we go. Nice and tight. Anything else, buddy? What are we closing with?
I'm sorry. I just want to give people. I know that we try to keep these under an hour and stuff, but I want to say that number one of the things that I didn't like about about like what's going on in wrestling is the whole dude they I didn't even know this, but on last week's episode of Raw they had Liv Morgan kiss Dirty Dom.
Well, let me tell you something crazy about that, because I was watching Raw live, okay?
Yeah.
And at the end, they got Liv Morgan and Dom are in the aisle together. Now, Raw goes off the air and it goes right into the next show. Now, I didn't know until I moved over to Raw Talk. You know, they do that show on Peacock after Raw for 30 minutes. I didn't know until I moved over to Raw Talk. They showed the footage. It must have been, I don't know if it did come out on the air or if it was only on Raw Talk after. But then
No,
they showed it.
basically it said it was sorry to interrupt, but
No.
it basically went was on after the camera stopped rolling.
Because I didn't hear him say that on Raw Talk. But they did something so groundbreaking last night. And I knew something was up right away. Because on Raw Talk, they don't, you know, the new open that they have now, together forever, yippee yo, that whole thing, the Triple
Yeah.
H. Well, they don't use it. They call it an open. They call it. I mean, they really call it a signature. That's the word for it. But there's been so many different signatures over all the years. Remember the WWF, what the world is watching.
Watching.
So we have our new signature that they just came up with now in the Triple H era, and they do not run that before Raw Talk. But last night they did. And right away I said, why are they running a signature before Raw Talk? That never happens. It goes from the broadcast is going to start to right into the song to right into the broadcast. So what they started doing was the screen went haywire. And it was Uncle Howdy, you know, the gimmick they're setting.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I can't tell you that it was or wasn't. But it was a bunch of
Uncle
cryptic.
Howdy was supposed to be Bo Dallas.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of cryptic messages coming across the screen. You had a chance, but now you missed it, and now we're coming, and yippee yo. And I guess he's supposed to come as Uncle Howdy, and he's going to bring back Eric Rowan with him, since Eric Rowan can't keep a job anywhere forever. They try him,
Yeah.
they keep bringing him everywhere.
But the thing is,
they couldn't
here's the thing, they can't bring Luke Harper anymore.
I mean, they could dig him up and bring him back that way, but that's not going to be very over.
Yeah, knowing Triple, knowing Paul Levesque and Michael Higginbottom.
I wouldn't put it past him, right? Remember what they did with Big Boss Man's father?
Yeah.
Was that yeah, Big Show? No, was it Big Show's father or Big Boss Man? Big Boss Man dragged Big Show's
No,
father, right?
it was Big Show. It was Big Show. It was Big Show's
Big
father, the one that was
Big
in the
Show's
casket.
father, right?
Yeah.
I knew it was one way or the other. I couldn't remember who was the baby face at the time. Big Show's gone back and forth from being baby and heel so much, probably more than anybody else in wrestling. Just can't make up his mind. What do you think? Did you think
Yeah.
of somebody who's been back and forth as a heel and a baby more than Big Show?
No.
That's dope.
I just hey, by the way, the next time, just let me know. Next time that someone comes in your room and wants to talk to you off camera, just tell me. Just I know something. If you need to cut the cams, just cut the camera because it's
Yeah, most occasions I'm wide open, but when it came to this, well, just because it was the girl from the business office, that's the only reason. When the nurse comes, when the aide comes, when they drop the meals, that's all real. That's all content. Interaction. If you got to hear
yeah.
some of the interaction with the nurse, if you got to hear the interaction with the food when the lady brought the food, I don't know. I don't remember if I was live when the food came or not, but that's all content. That's all real, especially at nighttime.
What would you do if I could get Mike Bennett to come on? Would you like to come on and talk to him?
Sure, I hadn't talked to Mike in a long time. We had a great history together.
Yeah, Mike's a good. He might not do my show. I would have to go through I would have to go through AEW and stuff because of
Oh
who he
yeah, that's
works.
right. I forgot. He's not so independent. He's got a contract now. I forgot about that. It's so funny, dude. A guy from out here, right? A guy from Boston, the guy that I work with on so many shows, and he ends up marrying Maria Kanellis. That was wild, bro. That was so wild. I mean, everybody's got to marry somebody, so it's inevitable he was going to marry somebody. But for him to end up with Maria Kanellis, that's kind of crazy. There's another wrestler. I won't tell you who it is, but there's another wrestler that I was at a show out here somewhere in Boston. And after the show, I was talking to three ring rats, and I'm like, I'm one guy and I have three girls, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So the girls are starting to think about leaving, so I need to do something to get them back in. So I reeled them in with two nice, attractive wrestlers. I said, hey guys, come over here and meet these girls. So I talked them into meeting the girls, and I dipped. I had things to do. So about a couple months later, maybe 6 months later, I'm on a show with the same wrestler again, the one that I introduced to the girls, and I said, "Hey man, how'd you do with them ring rats? How'd it go?" He goes, "Whoa, watch your tongue, man. That's my wife." He ended up marrying the girls that I introduced him to. Isn't that insane?
Oh shit!
Tell me about it. And he's on the same level of a Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, Tommaso Ciampa, Vinny, Vincent. These are all the guys that I worked with every weekend. And they were excellent then, and I don't know. You could say they're good now, but I think everybody's the best when they're young. I think youth is something that is so taken for granted. Like as you're young, like you still now, I got 15 years on you. So
Yeah,
you got still that youth. You're still going to experience firsts. I don't have a whole lot of firsts left, but you still got that
yeah,
youthful energy and that gusto to make things happen. You could do things on the internet that I can't even want to even conceive of. And it's easy for you, and you do it, and you make it look so easy. That means you're good at it, right? People that do things that make it look
yeah,
easy, it means they're great, does it not?
yeah,
Props to you, brother.
yeah. Here's the thing. I want to talk about also. So you heard that Matt Cardona, uh, number one. I just also want to say that now Matt Cardona's friend Mance Warner is now the GCW World Champion.
I don't like that guy.
Mance Warner.
Yeah, he isn't that the guy. He's kind of like one of them Briscoe brothers. He's like real dirty. Nasty.
He's also engaged to
Steph
Steph.
Lander?
Yeah,
No way. Really?
yeah,
Good for him, man. She's dope. I really like her hair a lot.
yeah. And by the way, I love that. I love that one of the guys says Shasta. Shasta is a bitch. You talking about Shasta McKenzie? Shasta McKenzie.
That's a guy?
She's a no. It's a she. It's a
Really?
she's from another country, but she comes here to work wrestling.
No kidding. I bet you.
Wrestles out
Has she been around a long time?
I don't remember a lot of times.
Because that name sounds familiar. If she's young, I never work with her because I haven't worked in the ring in 5 years. But if she's been around 15, 20 years, like I worked with everybody, like Mercedes Martinez. I worked with her for 20 years. Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia, whatever she's calling herself now, Alicia Edwards. She was Alexis. So all these people that are on TV now, I worked with all of them coming up, except I got shut down via my legs. They got to keep going. So as you can see, it takes 15, 20 years to get a contract. For some people. For other people, you get signed like that.
Yeah, I also want to ask this one question: Is did you ever work with Angelina Love?
It all goes back to the Velvet Sky story. It all goes back to me bringing Velvet Sky into the business, and then having to be professional on the backside when I had to run back into her again, So when I ran back into her and Angelina, I don't know, man. Angelina almost looked too perfect to me with her body, dude. Her waist was so thin and her stomach was so flat, but her guns were just jacked and her face was her hair was perfect. She was intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. Angelina Love was intimidating. But I got a crazy story for you. It's a quick one. But remember Gorgeous George?
The one from the 80s?
No, the one that was with Macho Man.
Oh, that Gorgeous George, not
Stephanie?
50s.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Sorry, I'm sometimes I'm trying to do other stuff. I'm trying to.
Yeah, no worries. She was in WCW. I think she maybe even married Macho Man. And this was after Elizabeth. And her real name is Stephanie. But I mean, this girl, wow, dude, so hot. So Bubba ended up fucking her. Bubba fucked her, and that's cool. And I almost got her. Almost. She was twisted out of her mind. We were at a wrestling convention, and I had her at the elevator door. We were going upstairs to the room, and her big fat block rocking cock blocking bitch of a friend came over and just shut it down, grabbed her and pulled her back into the bar instead of going upstairs, man. Getting cock blocked sucks, bro. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's happened to me way too many times. It's always the fat one that blocks the fun with the pretty one. But that's life on the road, brother.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to anybody that's watching the stream, like the stream.
I want to thank anybody that's going to watch it after, because I'm going to share the shit out of it. I'm going to make sure you get some views, you get some likes, maybe you get some new subscribers.
Yeah,
that's always exciting.
All right, I'll send you the link for the. All right, let's call it. And all right, guys, thank you guys for watching, and always remember, thank you. Bye bye. All right, don't leave yet.